Okay, we're on the west side of the house. There's a little dog run here. And this looks like it used to be a garage door, a wooden garage door. It's leaning up against the wall. And my orientation isn't really well inside of the house, but I believe that's a bedroom window that would be blocking. But it's a bedroom window. That's a safety concern right there. It's a fire hazard safety concern. If there's a fire, how are you going to get out that window? It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen very well. Everybody thinks it's Superman. I get it. You'd be surprised how people act when it's not a fire drill. 1, 2, 3 steps. Okay. And over here we have this nice little brick built-in niche, storage niche. Trees should not be closer than 25 feet to the structure to help prevent, roots from causing you foundation problems, branches causing you roof problems. Coming in along here, I'm hearing a clothes dryer. That's a good thing, I think. Okay, so that's the kitchen vent. That's not the clothes dryer vent. I'm not seeing a clothes dryer vent. It's either venting into the attic, the crawl space, or it's just venting straight into the garage. Something's going on. Okay. All this debris. Let's see if I can put a light on this. All this debris should be cleaned out. This is rats. It's high soil conditions. It's conducive to termites. There's just nothing good about this. And speaking of nothing good, we have these vents, the soffit vents, they're all clogged, so the attic is not ventilating like it should. See these lights right here? Okay, we have exposed electric junctions. And this is the extension cord. It's not properly rated for this. This screen door. Okay, storm doors are beyond the scope of this inspection. The screen doors aren't. But this screen door has exceeded its economic life. It's just seen better days. Screen doors exceeded its economic life. Wood rot, it's missing, torn screens. We have high soil right in here, so this high soil continues over here. We got high soil conditions. This isn't a termite inspection, I get that. If it's a termite inspection, I call that conducive to wood destroying insects. It's still conducive. It's conducive to wood rot inside the wall. Got some stair step cracks between the brick and mortar right here beside this window. And some of these windows have been sealed up pretty good. I mean, we've down in here with some putty. There's been some movement. We've been painting over cracking paint. We have. It's an old house. We do that. This is for the condensing unit. I'm just putting it up. There's another video about this, so I just won't try not to repeat it too much. You do have the good refrigerant. Yeah, the R22. Now these steps going into the back, and the storm door is beyond the scope, although the spring is missing. But these steps are not dimensionally uniform. Okay, so that might be a trip hazard. We got the closer. The closer's working. Oh, it's got a spring on there. Okay, that's clever. More extension cord and probably used in a permanent application. The exterior sconce is not sealed. This one's, neither one of them are sealed. This is the electric receptacle outlet for the exterior, and it's GFCI protected. And I believe I'm going to find out, because I tripped the front one on my way around here, and I believe we're going to find out that this one controls that one. Let's see. Saved by the bell. Good home, this is Bud. A courtesy call at an incourteous time. Okay, so we got some over here. I'm guessing this is going to be the kitchen window, base for the vent and stuff. That's where we got the stair step cracks between the brick and mortar right there. Those are called soldier bricks. This one up here, and there's a crack between the mortar right there. See, this is the way the exterior light fixture should have been wired. With this flexible conduit, it still should be sealed. But that's the way it should have been wired. We're in the back of the house. The house faces north. We're at the south side. This is the alley out here. Since we're out here, we'll just go ahead and get this taken care of. This is the gas. This is the gas meter right here. It's nice and high off of the ground. It's in pretty good shape. This is probably how you turn the gas off to the house. It's right there. This valve right here. Alright. When that valve is parallel, the gas is on. When it's perpendicular and these little lobes line up, then it's off. But what I'm kind of panning over here, as you can see, you can imagine how the water runs. We've got negative drainage towards the house. Negative drainage towards the house. Not a lot we can do about it. They've built up around here. They've added some landscaping borders, trying to keep the water away from it. See these covers? I wish I would have invented them. Boy, whoever invented those sold a bunch of them, didn't he? Alright, maybe for a week in February when we have that blue northerner come down from Seattle, from the northwest, you might want to put them on that side of the house. But this is a pier and beam house, pier and beam foundation. You can't get this crawl space dry enough. You might want even moisture outside here, but you don't want moisture inside the crawl space. You want vents like this one. This one's it has a hole in it. It looks like a cat or a mouse or something has dug through that hole. Some kind of varmint's been in there. That's not a people hole. That's not a people hole. And this screen door, both of the screen doors on the back. Okay. There we go. Both the screen doors on the back of the house. Seen better days. Torn screen. Crawl space cover, torn screen. Crawl space covers. Missing window screens. The windows, these are single pane aluminum frame windows. Alright, just like my house. Just like my house. My house isn't for sale though. These no longer meet energy requirements. At the time and during the day they did, yeah, I get that. And nobody likes to replace windows. If it's not broken, it's not broken. So I get that too. But they're not very energy efficient. They're just not. Trees too close, trees too close. Got a hole up here, I don't know what that's about. Got a pack of cools stuck in there. That's not really insulating, that's not really keeping water out. So probably want to do something with that. I'm thinking. Trees too close, trees touching, trees too close. High soil, high soil. If we're going across the south side of the house here, high soil, trees touching, trees touching. That's lapped pretty good. Almost 2 inches. Almost 2 inches. Okay. That's a hard call. We're going along. This is the east side of the house. Very high soil. You might want to leave that cover on because that's the only thing slowing the water down, the dirt down. This one too, and they cut a little corner. They need some ventilation. Whoever they are, obviously ventilation was, desired. So they cut the cover to let some ventilation in. Left the cover on because it's below grade. All this is high soil. Got some gas between this window. This is a vacant window bedroom. This is the northeast bedroom window. We got gaps between the window and the brickwork in here. Moving on along, all these vines in the house, they should be cut back. That's conducive to wood destroying insects. All these vines should be cut back. There's where we had, oh, you haven't seen it yet. Okay, well, speaking of haven't seen it yet, we're going to get this out of the way. There's the main sewer clean out. This is the front bib faucet that's not supported like the other one. Doesn't have vacuum breaker like the other one. Not insulated like the one in the back also. But in the other video, which you're going to see in more detail, I said I couldn't find a main shutoff valve. And that's not true. That's not true. Because over here I found one. This is the front porch. This is the east side of the front porch. This is the main shutoff valve. And like the gas meter, it's parallel, so the water's on. If it's perpendicular, it's off. So if you have a water problem, you come right out here, right by the front porch. This is just handy. There's a shirt in a pocket. A pocket and a shirt. Okay. I'm making assumptions, that this is the main drain from the temperature pressure relief valve for the water heater, and it's supposed to have a 90-degree angle bend on it pointed down towards the ground. As it is, it's higher than 6 inches from the ground, and it's shooting straight out. When the water comes out of that thing, it's coming out 200 degrees, 200 psi. It's just like a steam rifle. It'll really do a number on you. Just saying, going on up and around. Kind of seeing some things. Some caution here. What am I doing? I know I had to test it. See, it says it's GFCI protected. It's supposed to. I think I might have another video where I said it wasn't GFCI. It didn't say it, but it does. It does. I make mistakes. And power's back on. So yes, the receptacle outlet on the back porch operates this guy. It should be sealed. Moving along. Yeah. This rain gutter is hanging and it's loose and it's full of leaves. Hanging loose and full of leaves. This is what's known as a clue. This is a foundation piling. Okay, looks like there might have been some foundation repair done to this house. I don't know. I just see why would that be here? Planter box. Okay, I think it's got this slope on it by design, but it's still got some cracks. It's a little worse for wear. Also, the soil's high here, and I can look over here at this part of it. I can look behind it and tell that there's not a mastic sealer behind here to keep the water. Water goes downhill. This is a pier and beam foundation. The foundation moved up off of the ground. The foundation is at least that high. They put the vents a little higher on this side. They moved them up because of the planter box. I get that. But the wall should have been sealed with a mastic sealer. Driveways beyond the scope, it's cracked. You can drive on it, you can walk on it, you can ride your bicycle across it. No man's not going to have any trouble getting over here, I guess. Okay. But one day you might want to, rip it out, replace it. A lot of people do, and a lot of people don't. So that's kind of up to you. This is the ash door. We got a little bit of cracking right here. The ash door. We got ashes. Probably should clean that out. It's better. And seal the, second verse same as the first. Okay. This is the garage overhead door. This is the garage vertical door casement. This is not supposed to be in direct contact with the cement here. Because if it is, it'll wick up water into it and rot. Like that, right there. Alright, that's what happens. It took it a while to happen, I get that. It didn't happen overnight. But that's... And when this house is, to be honest, when this house is built, that's the way they installed it. And then they learned. Why have they learned? Because it started rotting. They're like, wow, maybe we should do something different. And so they started doing things different. Again, it should be sealed. This is back where we started. The dog run. Right in here. That's some debris. That's not a bedroom window, though. It's a garage window. Still, the door should be moved, broken down, turned into firewood, taken out for big trash week, whatever. Still shouldn't be over the window, but that's not a bedroom window. So I'm going to end this video with an apology.